Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dark Metal video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at how we can do a little bit of a no item run. Obviously, look, no item runs, as I kind of always mention, are not my forte. I just like to do them from time to time, sometimes super old events to see the progress of the game's meta and how powerful the units have become compared to older events, or sometimes more current events that just come out. Who knows? Honestly, if you're looking for no item runs all the time, I'm definitely not your guy. But at the same time, I do think they are interesting to do, at least from a functional standpoint, trying to beat the game, essentially, I guess, in the hardest way possible. The big thing is every event is different and every single team and unit is different. What I wanted to do with this run was build a Goku's family, Gohan-centric kind of team. And I settled on this team. I really would have liked to replace the physical LR Goku with any Gohan unit really, but at the same time I was like, yeah, if I can throw in a free-to-play LR, maybe it'll be cool anyway. So I originally I was like, I'm gonna do an entire Gohan team. Then I was like, well, I want to throw in the free-to-play LR. And then I was like, oh, at the same time, a Gohan, Goku kind of combo duo team, rotation would be pretty cool, just from like a filming standpoint. So then I actually just started filming a video about Goku and Gohan as a combo. And then that video ended up becoming an item run. So yeah, whatever. Just one of those things, I guess. Yeah, so in terms of like team build and this event, so just to cover this event, if you want more details on this event, I do have a video where I actually take on the stage, and then I also take on, of course, like some of the missions and that with the stage. Look, the thing is with this event, I'm going to be entirely honest with you, the challenge lies in having multiple units that deal, like, how can I say, that deal, damage, but can deal, like, in terms of, how can I say, multiple sources of damage. I think for me, that's, really the biggest challenge here. Your first phase against multiple enemies, your second phase against multiple enemies, your third phase against multiple enemies, they are all multiple enemy fights, even the last one. So at any given point in time, you're always dealing with two different typings. This generally means that one of two mechanics is what's favored, guard or evasion. Now guard is obviously a bit of a cheat code to a lot of these events, because guard does that really cool thing where essentially you end up running, how can I say, like a team that has a very, very good chance of just taking any kind of damage for a relatively minimal amount. Then, okay, you have obviously on top of that, evasion. Evasion's big powerful mechanic is that you take no damage. So that's also kind of helpful. So all in all, honestly speaking, I think the real challenge lies in balancing both of those mechanics to the point where it's like, okay, everything's going to work out pretty decent here. So yeah, I think that's definitely a challenge. One team that I really liked for this event was USS, but this Gohan team works really well. And why it works really well is largely because of the EZA for the strength Goku Gohan. So the strength Goku Gohan exchange unit is really good. This event starts off weak enough that they can be placed and kind of get their attacks off and do their thing. And then you get Gohan active, and Gohan, strength Gohan, the exchange version, absolutely amazing. Then you also have the like physical Gohan SS2 on each rotation, because we're using like a full power team to kind of cover it, and that's really amazing. That works really well. Then you have, on top of that, you have the incredibly strong Int LR Super Saiyan Goku, who is also really, really good, really reliable, super duper solid, very strong, great unit, builds up his defense and his attack and everything over time. So he's really good. And you have what I really like in this team, 2 incredibly strong, well-set rotations. So you have literally 2 incredible, amazingly well-set rotations that have units that functionally are doing a fantastic job. So these units are essentially doing an absolute premium job. They are, like set rotations that do wonderful. So you have Int LR Goku alongside one of the physical SS2 Gohans, and you have the Strength Gohan after the exchange alongside the physical Gohan. You have a 1-2 punch that really just decimates most of the fights, and rotating, you have some great rotation units. The weakest is definitely the free-to-play LR Goku. He's not necessarily, I wouldn't say he's top choice. I wouldn't say he's terrible. I definitely wouldn't put him as top choice or anything, but I wouldn't say he's bad or not usable or anything like that. But what I will say is that I think he's a fun unit to use in these situations where you're now facing units and have, like in this scenario here, very, very, very strong like units around him, where you're not really having him be the focal point at all. He's able to float and just provide a bit of support. If you can, try to get some stacks on him early. It's not that he needs a lot of stacks, but if you can just get him 1 or 2 extra additional attacks, it's great. You only really have 1 stacker on this team outside of the physical LR Goku in the form of the Int Super Saiyan Goku. So there's no reason for you to not, like, I don't know, to not really factor in, these kind of units and things like that. So I think, like, for me, personally speaking, like, just as like a functionality point of view, if you can get on some stacks early, it's great, but you don't really have to do it. It's not like absolutely mandatory. All in all, I will say that for me, really, this is just a very fun team. Like I said, I like the concept of doing themed teams, and I mean doing a Gohan, originally doing a Gohan, but doing a father-son team, I guess is equally as fun for me. All in all, I think it's a really cool team. It will have events that will give it a problem. I don't think it's the strongest starting team. It definitely has some build-up time. I mean, the Gohans, they need a little bit of build-up. The Strength Goku Gohan has to do some work before they can exchange. The Int LR Goku, he builds up over time. So I wouldn't say it's like the strongest team for like quick-fire events or anything like that, but I think it is a team that is really fun for those events. So I think it is a really fun team for like your mid-term events, your kind of longer events, your 10 to 12, your 11 to 12 kind of length events. I think is really really quite good. So that would be my personal suggestion, at least overall. But each their own. I think ultimately, it's going to depend a lot on whether you, it's just going to depend a lot on whether you like teams that take a little bit of time to get going. At least from me, that's generally what I would say. But overall, that is pretty much it from me. Obviously, wishing you guys all the best of luck if you are trying to do this as a, I guess, as a functional team. Like, if you are trying to know item, very best of luck. It's a fun event. I don't think it's the hardest one to know item, but it's the latest Blue Supreme Magnificent Battle event, so it presents some interesting challenges that we had to counteract. But that's pretty much it for me. So as always, take care, stay safe, and if you have any questions or queries, let me know in the comments down below, and I will see you in the next one. So until then, take care and bye.